Excuse me. Excuse me. That's the right spot for me, right there.
No, Marcus.
We fly together, we die together.
What?
Oh, no. That's just something we say. It's all good, it ain't. Oh, I can see how that got y'all a little, where y'all from?
Good morning. John and I prepared a big opening, like a monologue.
It was really good. It was really
So
funny.
good, yeah.
A lot of good jokes. But we decided that all people really want to hear is who is nominated. So let's get started.
And finally, all voting members of the Academy have nominated the following films for Best Picture.
Congratulations to all the nominees.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and watch to see who wins the gold at the 92nd Oscars, Sunday, February 9th.
Hey, Greg Russell here from Movie Show Plus. Enjoying being here at the Foundation Hotel this week. We've been taking the show on the road quite a bit. Now, if you've got a business that you would like us to showcase, just let us know. Get in touch with us via our website right here, movieshowplus.com, and we'll get back with you. And hey, who knows? You might be the next movie star right here on Movie Show Plus.
When you wake up, you don't know that today will be the day to change your life.
Grace, please tell me what happened. What did he do to you?
I've been so lonely since my divorce. I want to love somebody, I want to be loved.
You need to get the hell out of this house and meet somebody.
Get the CDs in the right light. And the best lighting in the room is right here.
Hey.
Hey,
These are beautiful.
so are you.
Thank you.
Hello!
Hey, Greg, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Really good, really good.
Always a pleasure to see you, and a pleasure to meet you,
Pleasure to be
who also
met.
lived in Detroit.
Yes,
Fabulous!
indeed, indeed.
And also great to see you smile, because there's certain parts
In the Fall from Grace, yeah. She ain't smiling.
No, not smiling at all.
Yes.
But she had reason not to smile.
Absolutely right. Well, it was great for me because it starts out so intense that I was like, yeah, there was a time that she was happy.
Right, that's for sure. And then, Tyler, for you, as always, writer, producer, director, and I was quick craft services, chauffeur. You did everything in this. How did this whole idea come up for this movie?
There was this couple, this woman and her son, Shantae Kynes, that were conning people all over the country. It wasn't to this degree, but I wanted to do a story about a love gone wrong, and then I saw that and I thought, what if the two of them mixed? And it just came out to this amazing thing, and I'm so proud of her, her first leading role, Brisha's first leading role, weren't they incredible? Yes! Yeah, we got Felicia Rashad and Cicely Tyson and Mehcad Brooks. It's just a great cast all around.
There were some ladies behind us last night. It was great. Giving the commentary.
All the way through. All the way through. I love it. Yeah. I love my audience. I love my audience more than anything in the world. They are amazing.
It's one of those where, of course, the audience is going to enjoy and they're going to be talking, because when we saw it last night, there was a group of ladies sitting behind me.
Yeah?
And they're just all doing the movie. What? No, are you kidding me? What? Yeah. And you're just sitting there going,
That's good.
Yeah.
At what point you thought about, okay, can you stop? And then it's like, no, this is part of the action. Just keep it going.
Yes.
Keep telling us all
That's what's so great about, Tyler Perry's movies and his following. It's an interactive experience.
Right, that it is.
It's supposed to be like that. It's like the Amen Corner.
Yeah. Well, he's writing about some very interesting things in this film, I think.
Yeah.
He's talking about the court system.
Right.
He is talking about that. He's talking about care for the elderly.
Yes.
He's talking about that.
Yes.
And I have to say the character that I portray is based on a real story.
Okay.
I think I just found that out.
He did that, He presented me with some research and some articles, and I read. I said, okay. He was gone.
I just know there's so much more to the story.
If you knew something and you didn't tell the police, that's a crime, right?
You two are friends. Are you covering for her?
Objection, Your Honor. This is unfair.
It's your job to walk into that courtroom and make it fair.
Don't make me go back there.
Oh, darling, if you see the devil, won't you tell him I'm coming home?
Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching the Oscars with me. A big thank you to all of our sponsors, especially the Maple Theater, Jim DeFalco Farm Bureau, of course, and of course all of you for coming out and celebrating Hollywood's big night. We have like over 50 things we're going to be raffling off throughout the evening tonight. All kinds of movie swag and gift bags that have been donated by sponsors. How about a round of applause, too, for the people that were here for dinner, the dinner package, our band out there, the Gin and Tonics. I thought were pretty awesome. So give it up to the Gin and Tonics. With that, thank you all for coming, and let's have a good time. All right.
Welcome to the Maple Cafe, located inside the Maple Theater. Featuring hot, fresh food made to order from the Pita Post. Great Lakes Coffee is back to serve your favorite hot or cold beverage. For more information, please visit themaplecafe.com.
I must think. Let me see.
Dancing on river. Remember St. Angela. All my friends, if you come, you will be most pretty of all girls.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Toy Story has really exceeded our expectations. It's about 180 million right now, I think, at domestic box office. It's being released internationally as we speak.
Lots of new movies opening this weekend. Let's get to it. 25 years after Bad Boys and 17 years since Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys for Life gets us caught back up with Miami detectives Mike Lowry and Marcus Bennett, of course played by the dynamic comedy action duo of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. And this movie is a throwback in more ways than one. They just don't really make too many big budget buddy cop comedies like Bad Boys anymore these days. And from the start of this third chapter, it'll feel familiar and welcoming to be on the beat with Mike and Marcus one more time. But things have changed as these two have reached retirement age. Martin Lawrence's Marcus seems to welcome his twilight years, but Will Smith's Mike is not quite ready to hang things up. He gets pulled back into the game when a Mexican cartel starts killing a bunch of prominent Miamians that seem to be connected to Mike's past. Lawrence and Smith still have great chemistry. They both can still make you laugh, but now with a few more pounds and years added on, only Will Smith seems believable chasing, punching, and shooting at the bad guys. For the most part, this is an expendable movie, but a thoroughly enjoyable ride, and it helps that the audience shares a history with these bad boys, now grown men. The last half hour or so nearly ruins all the fun when some absolutely ludicrous, ridiculous twists start to be introduced. And don't be so sure that this is the last hurrah for Mike and Marcus. I was leaning towards a B+ for Bad Boys for Life, but with that horrible ending, I'm knocking it down to a solid B. It is not necessarily a compliment to say that Dolittle was surprisingly not awful, but it met the incredibly low expectations that I had going in. The character of Dr. Dolittle, a veterinarian who can literally speak to animals, is resurrected in this family-friendly period adventure starring Robert Downey Jr. A very curious career choice coming off of a decade starring primarily as either Tony Stark or Sherlock Holmes. For a two-time Oscar nominee, his career seems like it's on autopilot at this point. But at least he seems to know what sort of movie he's in with Dolittle, and spends most of his time hamming it up with the various CG animals in his entourage as he goes on a quest that starts off fulfilling some sort of selfish tendency and ends up with him learning lessons about himself and others. Just the growth you'd expect from a lead character in a PG movie made for kids. Yes, the CG is too much. The animals might have well just been full-fledged cartoons. No, this is by no means a good movie, nor is it inventive, unique in any way, or even clever with its predictable jokes and premise. As a film critic, every inch of my being wants me to trash this film and jump on the wave of negative reviews that the film has already been getting. But when I step back and I consider the movie for what it is, I think that it's a digestible family movie that kids will love and adults can handle. Maybe I'm feeling generous given the time of year. Dolittle doesn't do a lot, but in this case, a little was enough. My reputation be damned, I give Dolittle the passing grade of a B-. Tyler Perry's A Fall from Grace was not screened for critics in advance, but it is available this weekend on Netflix. Also in theaters are a few new foreign films, including Les Miserables, the Oscar-nominated film from France. I have a full review of that film on the website that you can check out anytime you'd like. For more detailed reviews of these and other movies, please check me out on Rotten Tomatoes. You can go to the site, search the critics list to find Tom Santilli, and you can scroll through all of my recent and not so recent reviews. Another good way to find my stuff is to follow me on Twitter @Tom Santilli, or go to the website movieshowplus.com.
Wunderbar.
Oh, thank you.
Die Hände in die Höhe.
Arms up like this.
Huh? Happy family.
Please look into the camera. Please just smile.
Die Stöcke vielleicht in die Höhe.
Who wants poles up
He
again?
wants us to keep doing pulls up. I don't know.
Just been through a lot lately. My dad passed away.
8 months ago.
So we came here.
He's still here.
Here's to here. You lose a parent, and the ticking gets louder. Every day is all we
That's all
have.
we have, yep.
Powerful. Maybe we ski the beast after lunch.
Pete,
I don't think it'll be that challenging. It'll be fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
It looked like it was gonna kill us.
For a moment.
The kids were screaming because it felt like we were gonna die. Pete?
Wow.
And I look over at Pete, and he had grabbed his phone. Pete left us.
I didn't leave you to be buried. I'm gonna win. I ran to get help.
Yes, I'm gonna win.
That's not what happened.
I choose to survive.
I love my family.
Every day is all we have.
How could I run away in ski boots?
What?
Can you run in ski boots?
Not very well.
Boom. Exactly.
Regardless, I wouldn't leave my family to die.
That's boom.
Yes, I am prepared.
You have a right to be angry. It's black and white. Well, no, it's black and white.
How old are you?
30?
I won't give in.
There's only one thing I have to worry about right now, and that's going down.
I don't understand why there weren't any warnings posted anywhere.
There was a warning.
What?
Posted at lifts, gondolas, hotel receptions, restaurants, shops, bars, soda machines, toilets.
We didn't see any of that.
Well,
Michael, I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to your disease, you'll find it.
I should have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This could be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
It's not exactly legal.
I don't want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost?
Michael, what's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever.
Increased strength and speed.
The ability to use echolocation. And an overpowering urge to consume blood. How far are we allowed to go to fix something that's broken? Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh?
what's up, Doc?
thank you everybody for coming out and watching the Oscars with me. A big thank you to all of our sponsors, especially the Maple Theater, Jim DeFalco Farm Bureau, of course, and of course all of you for coming out and celebrating Hollywood's big night. We have like over 50 things we're going to be raffling off throughout the evening tonight. All kinds of movie swag and gift bags that have been donated by sponsors. How about a round of applause too for the people that were here for dinner, the dinner package, our band out there, the Gin and Tonics. I thought were pretty awesome. So give it up to the Gin and Tonics. With that, thank you all for coming, and let's have a good time. All right.
The Maple Theater presents the Maple Cafe, a perfect place to host your next get-together. Great for corporate events, family gatherings, holiday parties, and more. Contact Ruth at themapletheater.com for more information.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late-model luxury SUVs to brand-new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
The First World War. It starts with literally horses and carriages and ends with tanks. So it's the moment where modern war, you could argue, begins. From the very beginning, I felt this movie should be told in real time. Every step of the journey, breathing every breath with these men, felt integral. And there is no better way to telling the story than with one continuous shot.
3, 2, 1, go, go!
From the first moment I talked to Sam about the idea of it as a one-shot movie, I knew it was going to be really immersive.
It's meant to make you feel that you are in the trenches with these characters.
The film in itself is a slice of time.
These two young men get sent on a mission to deliver a message to stop an attack.
So they've got to cross into enemy territory on a race against time to deliver a message that will save 1,600 lives.
And the camera never, ever comes away from the two characters.
There's always that sort of get-out-of-jail card that you have with the movie. Well, you know, we might be able to cut around this, or we might take that scene out. That's not possible on this film. The dance of the camera and the mechanics all have to be in sync with what the actor's doing. When you achieve that, it's really beautiful and exhilarating. Sometimes you have a camera being carried by an operator, hooked onto a wire, and the wire carries it across more land, and it's unhooked again. That operator runs with it, then steps onto a small Jeep, which carries him another 400 yards, and he steps off it again and goes round a corner.
Let's go back to one.
This film does not take place in a series of interiors. This is endless exteriors. No location ever repeats, so you're constantly moving through landscapes.
Being such an exterior movie, we're very dependent on the light and the weather. And we kind of realized, well, for a start, you can't really light it.
Action.
Because, you know, if you were running down a trench and turning around 360 degrees, there's nowhere to put a light anywhere. And because we were shooting in story order, we have to shoot in cloud to get the continuity from scene to scene. So some mornings, the sun would be out and we couldn't shoot. So we would rehearse.
And we're rehearsing.
And then we'd be waiting around, everyone with their eyes up in the sky, trying to see how long it'd take for the sun to move behind the cloud.
And as soon as it comes over, you've got this 5-minute window.
Everyone would be like, come on, go, go, go.
Go, go, go!
So you are also in the lap of the gods.
It was like a piece of theatre every take. Once it starts, it can't stop. If something goes wrong, you just have to keep going.
Until you actually see it on a screen, you don't really realize how immersive it is and how that technique kind of draws you into it.
For me, engagement is very important. And that is behind the way in which we've decided to shoot this film. I wanted people to understand how difficult it was for these men. And the nature of that is behind everything.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel. Next time on Movie Show Plus.
Charlie's gonna dig you.
And that gospel group
Any and all views and or opinions expressed by me, Tom Santilli, are fully my own and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of Movie Show Plus, any other critic on this show, or anybody else associated with this program.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.